EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start. One play, 10 yards. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
That's good for Las Vegas.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Jacobs. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Cousins on 1st down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They run the counter with Cook. Boy, shifts past him, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Cook. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 1st down. Here's Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 21 yards away. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. These two teams all tied after one. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. 94 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a first and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pump pass here. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Carlson down to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Throwing now is Carr. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. He'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
In motion comes the tight end left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play action now. Cousins. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Matthias Farley. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good. Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And then we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
From the 29, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 4th down, Cousins. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
In motion, the tight end. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen quarterbacks go away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
I'll pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it with Jacobs. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They go with Jacobs. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Vikings 14.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He's got him in. Complete. The 30. 10. 5. Touchdown. Vikings. Adam Thielen. 82 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Joseph connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 21.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now this time, Carl throw. It's complete to Cole. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
29.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken a 4th quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will make this a 4-point game.
28. Raiders 24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing his Carr. Pass complete, it's Adams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first.
Good. Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5.
That's good.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It doesn't get any more exciting than that. It was all or nothing on the final snap at the goal line. And that defense, they came through with one final stand.
And I don't know about you, partner, but give me a minute here to let my heart get settled a little bit. How about that drama we just saw there? One play could have decided the whole thing. Incredible defensive play to win it. An effort there that can't be understated.
of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes, left side. 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Hurts throwing right away. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Boston Scott, his first carry. He stiff arms him. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Throwing is Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
but they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 39, Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And they are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's Kelce on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. What do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved, and certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there. And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And it's still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 17.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Let's go now.
On first down, Hurts.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Scott. Room here to run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They go again with Scott. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
43!
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
15!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
15.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Past the 20. 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Buying time to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell him, he's got a man, complete. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ballgame, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to do. Look at this! Across middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 87 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. He'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone. The
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Chiefs up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Eagles 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Browns here just past the 20-yard line.
Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open ball beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Tunyon. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards the pickup there. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive.
Yeah, it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And Mahomes opting to keep this one. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now Mahomes. That's to a former Packer, Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. And stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a quarterback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that run, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage. An even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Well, partner, this drive has been a model of efficiency. They've done everything they've wanted to. And the defensive guys, they've got to be getting frustrated. They can't figure out how to get off the field.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Touchdown! Robert Tonyan, 27 yards, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Nicole Hardman to return it from his end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McKinnon now going to try the left side. Well, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him along the line. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Henning. This one complete to Nicole Hardman. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They needed 17 on 3rd down, and that's exactly what they got. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete to Tony. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Butker's kick here is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. On play action, Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this one is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Rodgers.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do. I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, they can make this a good possession game. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You love looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter.
Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Crosby with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Oh, my goodness, I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. On play action. Now Rodgers.
Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. second down, another shot for Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They go back to the ground with Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, it should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. Mahomes finding his tight end, Kelsey, for a big one. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Mahomes. Flush to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Mahomes will throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He's got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.